Supplements are not magic bullets though, but they do offer nutritional support that you may need. Next, we have the 10 essential rules for mass-building nutrition. Okay, if your primary goal is to get big and strong, and you're really ready to get big, then tackle the iron 5 or 6 days a week. That's great. But you need to remember this. Your nutritional program must directly support the metabolic needs of your specific training program. Marathon runners don't eat like powerlifters, nor should they. Your objective is to fuel your muscles with energy and provide protein for growth and recuperation. That is, you want to be in an anabolic state at all times. That is where your body can gain muscular mass and power. In this section, we're going to take you through several methods to catapult your body into a prime anabolic state. That sweet zone where you can lay down new muscle tissue, increase your body weight, size, and strength. Number 1, protein is your foundation. Proteins are composed of amino acids, which are the raw materials used to build and repair your muscle tissue. The focus should be on high-quality proteins, namely animal proteins, because they contain the best mix of essential amino acids. Vegetarian sources of protein are important too, but they must be mixed, like rice and beans, for instance, to deliver the broad range of amino acids necessary. Eggs, dairy sources, poultry, with the skin peeled off before you cook it so the fat doesn't seep into the meat, fish, beef like flank steak, eye of round steak, and protein powders are all excellent sources. Red meat in particular comes loaded with nutrients that support strength and mass gains. 2, complement your protein with carbohydrates. Remember 2 words, glycogen and insulin. Glycogen is your body's storage form of carbohydrates found in muscle tissue. It is the primary energy source for your weightlifting workouts. When you eat plenty of carbs, your body's energy tanks will be full and you'll be less likely to dip into proteins, which could deplete muscle tissue. If you are too low on carbohydrates, the body will use muscle proteins to make blood sugar for energy. That inhibits growth. Be careful with starchy foods like potatoes, rice, pastas, and breads. In excess, these carbs could be stored as fat. So limit yourself to 3 to 5 total starch servings per day and keep your vegetable and protein intake high. 3, calories are a good thing. Many beginning bodybuilders make the mistake of dropping their caloric intake. What they don't know is that calories directly relate to how your body uses proteins. If your caloric level remains at or just above your daily energy requirements, protein is recruited and used to build muscle. The same principle we just discussed regarding carbohydrates. If your calorie level remains low, your body burns the proteins that might have gone into muscle building. If you're working out and your mass isn't changing, your weight isn't rising, you're probably cheating yourself on total calories. If so, increase your carbohydrate intake to reestablish that balance. 4, be fat-friendly to friendly fats. For those of you ready to build mass, you need to take in fat for a few reasons. First, for the extra calories, as we just discussed. Second, studies suggest that fat actually aids in glycogen formation. Third, fat-soluble vitamins need dietary fat to get absorbed into the body. Otherwise, they tend to be flushed right through. Fourth, research tells us that omega-3 fatty acids found in salmon, flaxseed, can improve glucose tolerance. That is, fat can enhance the body's ability to remove glucose and control glucose, the basic unit of carbohydrates, and store it as muscle glycogen. For big gains, consume salmon, mackerel, or sardines 3 times a week. This in addition to your moderate fat diet, which should include red meat and egg yolks, 1 whole yolk for every 3 to 4 egg whites, and a regular sprinkling of nuts and seeds into your salads or rice. 5, variety in your diet is vital.